We're going to see what's in the cards for you for the end of February, going into March 2026 already. Is time flying for you as much as it is for me? I changed my tapestry. I'm not done painting it yet, but it's getting there. Just trying to see it from your view. Anywho, I've already called in everybody's angels, ancestors, your spirit team. And of course, mine are in the building as we speak. So know that. Don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders each and every time you feel fit during the entire reading. Just don't force it. Today is your birthday. Something about today. Good vibes now and in the moment. I like it. Maybe you were celebrating someone's birthday. I do feel the birthday thing because of the picture, obviously. But something about today. All right. Hopeful, inspired, optimistic, and success. Nice. Yep. Glasses half full. Damn straight. All right. 3 more, please. We can move on. Epiphany. Self-reflection, answered questions, untapped talents. Did you have an epiphany about something? Maybe you haven't yet. This is crowning you for the next few weeks. You're going to be coming into an epiphany about something. Or maybe you already have. I don't know. You're all going to be different. All right, Virgo. Paranoid. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Cautious, insincere, and guarded. Somebody paranoid around you? Somebody hiding? Oh, usually if somebody's in paranoia, there's a reason. I don't know what that means yet. And then we have thrills. Continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. Somebody likes to live in the fast lane. I don't feel like they're changing, or whatever that means. The cycles continue, right? The bad choices, whatever that is. All right, we're going to get a little more of the vibe. Hello. Show me what I need to see. Good vibes now and in the moment. That's kind of nice because I remember in the past you've had some pretty hard readings. So let's see what this is going to be. So we're going to be hopeful and optimistic here. Show me. Show me what I need to see. Good omen. Good omen today, now, and in the moment. Yeah. I feel like this epiphany thing. All right. I like this vibe. I like it. I know you guys really need it. You deserve it. You've gone through it. Show me what I need to see. When I get a bunch, I take the one on the bottom. Bingo. Something's a bullseye. Something being hopeful. Inspired, optimistic, success. Somebody's hoping to win some money in bingo. No. That can be in a lot of ways, right? Something is on target, though. Flying monkeys. Yeah, doing the deeds. That's crowning. Somebody's having an epiphany about flying monkeys. Some of your questions may be answered. The self-reflection. Somebody's coming into some untapped talents, possibly. There's a victory here with this paranoia kind of energy. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. There's a victory. Hope, fear, challenge. Whoops. Hold on 1 second. Hold your horses. About this paranoid situation here. right? Somebody wants a victory out of that situation. I feel like this paranoia thing, guarded, insecure. I'm getting like a camera spying kind of thing. Mask. Somebody's wearing a mask. Continuous cycles. Bad decisions. Okay. Addictions. Yeah. Addictions suck. All right. Whoops. What am I one of these for? All right. I'll give you one of these. Actually, I pulled it. The Diamond Dreamer. It is reversed. It's number 6. I usually give you these at the end, but for some reason, I was drawn to it. So I'm going to read it to you as it's reversed, but I'll show it to you upright, if you can see that. Hi, everybody. The Diamond Dreamer challenges you to address your perception of power of materialism. Do you focus on the material world above all else? Have you become hypnotized by the notion that it's only one reality? Have you grown too attached to things? Have you come to consider wealth only to be the accumulation of worldly goods? Now is the time to face value and wealth in an intangible spiritual experience. Before anything is seen reflected in the manifest world, it originates in the unseen, the spiritual, and the divine mind. Be careful what you wish to manifest, for you may not want to pay the price of keeping it once you get it. The Diamond Dreamer also reminds you that disappointment and disillusionment are sometimes the way home to the truth of what's best for you. He may be here to tell you that when you don't get what you want, it's being withheld from you because something better is in store. Be compassionate with yourself and others at this time. Let the Diamond Dreamer lead you to the highest dreams for your perfect purpose and true prosperity. I feel like some people are being very special, fake, wearing a mask. All right, so keep that out. Now, like I said, I don't usually take that one yet, but for some reason, now I'm going to give you, it's my Rider-Waite deck, one of them. It's got hundreds, feels like. Ace of Cups, good omen. Today is your birthday. I don't know, something about, something good, living in the moment. 6 of Pentacles down, bingo. Yeah, this is like not really wanting to put any effort into something, and then somebody here is being inspired and optimistic. So that's kind of weird. Or maybe we used to put this effort into it. We're not anymore, and you're being hopeful for the future. Okay, bingo, right over that. Show me what I need to see. The Empress, 7 of Swords down. The Empress here is dealing with the flying monkeys, not wanting the toxicity, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. 5 of Pentacles down. Yeah, flying monkeys. This is the gracious one. Could be the matriarch, the mom, right? Male or female. Somebody's dealing with flying monkeys. And like I was saying, that's like doing the deeds, the dirty work, right? Somebody's doing the dirty work. This is like some kind of paranoia. This is like some kind of mental illness, maybe. Could be narcissistic, but I'm not sure yet. But that's just so common now that that's the first thing I think of, but we're going to find out. But the 7 of Swords down. All right, well, yeah, it could be very much narcissistic now that I think of it, or now that I see this. 5 of Pentacles down could be in regret, right? People, or whatever, the mask right over this, or they're embarrassed, maybe, these bad decisions and addictions and trying to play like nothing's happening. Something about that, but filling your own cup, Virgo, is make yourselves happy, right? If you don't take care of yourselves, You're not going to be able to take care of others, right? Somebody's being hopeful and optimistic. All right, 10 of Pentacles down. This family unit at home is off something, right? Being optimistic. Somebody chose their own cup here in the past. There's a good omen there. See? King of Wands here. Queen of Swords right in the middle. Yeah, King of Wands looking right at the 10 of Pentacles down. Somebody that really, I feel like this King of Wands wants to put any effort into anything or something like that. Or not anymore, maybe. Being inspired and staying optimistic right now is key. It's always key, being positive, right? But there is something off with this family dynamic. So facing things and dealing with them and staying grounded at the same time, right? Flying monkeys, Queen of Swords. Oh yeah, here we go. Somebody's having an epiphany. They're learning something. They're seeing something about this Empress, these flying monkeys. You're going to be coming into some of these unanswered questions, you know, like you'll come into answered or something. That's good, right? Clarity is what we need for mental health. So 2 of Wands down, 4 of Wands down, Strength, Hanged Man. Oh boy. Hope, Fear, Challenge, and Homework column. We have Paranoid and we have Victory. Okay. Now, if we have Seven of Swords down and then the 2 of Wands down, we're not dealing with the toxicity anymore or whatever. Or maybe there's clarity through these lies and betrayals and whatever that might have been. But they're not making any plans. They're not looking ahead. There's a victory over this. Somebody's paranoid. Somebody's paranoid. Paranoid they're going to get caught. I feel like they're already caught. Whatever. They're just, you know, but they're already seen. Wearing a mask isn't going to hide it. Page of Pentacles down. Right there. Yeah, with the 10 of Pentacles down over here and then the 4 of Wands on this end over here, and they're both reversed. This is a very unhappy family dynamic, unfortunately. It's not really good news. We don't want to hear these kinds of things, right? But it's things that we need to deal with, you know. People are in regret. They're sorry. But have they said it? Have they done anything about it? Have they put any effort whatsoever in changing these personality disorders? Because that's now being represented in that card, in this reading. It's changing course. Being strong and courageous in the past, somebody was. They chose their own cup of love. Whether that's you or them, you can place it. There's a lot of Virgo scenarios. But something about living in the moment, staying grounded, right? It was a sacrifice. Somebody's waiting or in suspension. I feel like some people, this has been going on forever. They feel like it's forever. Flying monkeys. King of Wands. King of Wands here needs to sacrifice something, but they're not putting any effort into it. Being hopeful and optimistic right now. And then bingo right over it. So either someone's a target, literally sacrificed, or that's it. Bingo was his name-o. I'm sorry, but this is representing sacrifice. Somebody in this family was sacrificed. Yeah. Page of Pentacles down. Planting bad seeds, flying monks. This is crowning you. This is in the present. They're still doing the dirty work. Right? Still fucking doing the dirty work. And Queen of Swords has something to say. Right dead center in the reading. Empress right over it. Somebody's having an epiphany about these masks, these falseness behavior, the bad choices, and the constant continuality. I don't know where that came from, but it came from somewhere. 2 more and we can move on, please. Thank you. Death card. It's over, Rover. There's a victory in that right there. It's all about change and rebirth, right? You can't have an ending without an instant beginning. So it's like all entwined, you know? It's over. Some people are paranoid of death. You know, we're not supposed to be paranoid of death. That's why we live in the present. We're always aware, right? It's a very natural process. That's why we need to be more present in today and in the moment, right? Something like that. Yeah, Pan. The devil. Mask right over this. A stinky ass, smelly ass. Pan needs a bath. Ha! Yeah, very devilish behaviors, very diabolical for some of you. Depending on your situations here. I do feel the bound, you may be chained or something with these energies, right? It's through the family, right? It is all about healing. I feel like you're trying to heal. You're trying to rest and recover. I feel recovery in this. Somebody recovered? Okay. They are recovering. They did recover. Something like that. All right. Show me more, Spirit. Show me more. Yeah, I feel like underneath it all, this devil's the one that's paranoid, because that's the low vibration of it all. They're paranoid and insecure. They want to cause it as well, because, let's get real. Let's get real. The devil energy is earthbound, right? We know this. But in today's day and age, it's like the devil's going to take anybody he can with him, because the times are the times, right? Things are heating up on the planet, and I don't mean maybe with the devil energy in a very more metamorphic way, but I'm trying to find the words to explain this. See, in this Great Awakening, the age of the Great Awakening, which we're in, age of Aquarius, people are starting to see, right? We're starting to see the truth after all the lies, all the things that we were taught were right? We're starting to see how it's changing now. So, but the devil doesn't want that. They're going to stay in the past. They're going to keep that illusion going. See, but we're bound to it somehow. I don't know. I can't get that really. I hope somebody out there can kind of follow what I'm trying to say. But they haven't given me any cards either to move it along. Spirit, thank you. 2 of Pentacles down. Yeah, very, very, very imbalanced. There is a good omen in filling your own cup right now. That's first and foremost. There's a good omen about that. Today, good vibes, right? Knight of Swords down, 6 of Pentacles down. We can't attack. We're not attacking. We don't want to. Whatever. Somebody's being hopeful and optimistic that they're not going to attack, or whatever that is, or be in that aggressive kind of mode, right? Something's a bingo. We don't want to put into this anymore, right? technically the Six of Pentacles is about small gifts given and received, you know? So it's like the interaction of, you know, but we don't want to do that anymore. And somebody, I feel like there's success there somehow. Being hopeful, optimistic, and hi everybody. Nor the clout chaser. Yeah, there's a lot of clout chasers out there. You know? Status and quo. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. You gotta be happy with yourselves. And, you know, technically, when is it enough? You know? Look at Hollywood. This is a great example. It's never enough. Ever. You know, the bigger, the better, the more diabolical, the more, you know, ooh, this is cool, following Satanism, you know, all this weirdness, you know. I don't know why these messages are coming out today, but they are. Wheel of Fortune down with the Empress. Flying monkeys, they don't want to change. But too bad, so sad. These are going to be very hard lessons because what comes around goes around. And then in threes, universal law of three. What you send out, you get back. They could be having some very hard times, hard luck, hardships. Something was divinely timed. Someone having an epiphany, or will be soon, if they haven't already. This Empress energy. You can see clearly now. Maybe that will be the epiphany. Something about you can see clearly now. The Empress again. Ding, 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 ding. Look at this one's multi-talented. She's got the baby on the lap. She's weaving her yarn. You know, I get that Wheel of Fortune vibe in this card with that wheel. She's healing, nurturing, mothering, could be a matriarch. I love it. However, not dealing with the toxicity, there's a victory out of that all day long. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. And somebody's paranoid AF. Well, get it together. Start healing. Damn. That devil energy. Justice reversed. Great. Very unjustified, arrogant actions. This mask, Five of Pentacles down. It's embarrassing. Right? These kids or people or whoever they are. Yeah? Continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. Either one or all of the above. Ugh. Show me what I need to see. Material wealth. That was in the Diamond Dreamer too. Yeah, the superficiality. Something's fake. It's a complete facade. Whatever that is. It's a complete. It is not what we thought, what we want, or what. Somebody's very strong and brave with those Ten of Pentacles down. Being resilient, maybe. I don't know, but being, you know, they're friends right there in that picture with that polar bear. Polar bears aren't exactly human friendly, you know, so it takes a lot of courage, man. Somebody had a lot of courage. There's a good woman here. This person is strong. There's I feel a powerful energy in that Strength card, you know. Show me what I need to see. Page of Wands reversed, Two of Cups dead center in the reading. Five of Cups down. The Hierophant down. The Hierophant. Oh, yeah. So, this King of Wands here, is looking away from the Page of Wands card in front of me. Has absolutely no drive, does not like the child, want the child, believe the child, whatever that is. I don't know, but there's no drive. And this king is, looking towards the past, right? Somehow. Won't change. This child could be very immature, possibly. Two of Cups with the Queen of Swords. Somebody's got something to say about this union. Empress right over this. Flying Monkeys, Epiphany. Yeah. This is either a union or a reunion. It's dead center in the reading. Okay, so everything is around that, right? So somebody has, excuse me. Whew, that was coffee. How's that for a live video? Yeah, we're human too. Anywho, this is the lady slipper card too. I like that because we have lady slippers here in New England. Soon when the snow melts, March, April, May. We got a ways to go still. Anywho, yeah, I do feel there's a lot of loss and regret, but I do feel like, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Somebody's not really changing. They're not making any plans. There is some sort of victory here, however, with Empress right over it, not dealing with the toxic behaviors or the lies or the betrayals or whatever that is. And this King of Wands could be very, very paranoid, even if it is deep down, whatever it is. But the High Priest is reversed here. And the High Priest reversed with the Devil right under this, with this Four of Wands down. You have to kind of question the morals or ethics of this Hierophant, because whoever thinks that there's such, the teacher and whatever, I'm feeling, false prophet. I'm feeling possible divorce, separation, right? Especially with the two together, right? Somebody's continuous cycles and bad decisions, the going around, the things that we're hiding from, and strength again. That's 2 times. Somebody is strong through this. This is a diabolical reading. It started out great, but yep, it is. I'm sorry to say. Very nefarious energies. I don't like it. But through it all, somebody's being very, very resilient. And I don't know. I hope it's you guys. I really do, right? Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a Six of Pentacles. So, ding, 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 ding. This one's upright, though. Somebody's very strong. They have gifts or something about gifts. The strength. Stay in today. Right now, stay grounded. Virgo's a very grounded sign. You're an earth sign. But getting aligned as well is very key here, I feel, for some people, being very, sacrificial. What is this sacrificial energy, this father figure, or what, maybe male or female, it doesn't matter, but King of Wands generally could either be an entrepreneur, a father figure, or what, something of that kind, a boss, a leader, but this one's looking at the past, and they are not looking at the Page of Wands down. Very, very immature. People are very, very much in regret of people's actions and choices and decisions. Queen of Swords again. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, Queen of Swords with the Hanged Man. I think this Queen of Swords has something to say. This Queen of Swords is not playing. Somebody's being very optimistic and hopeful. It's a very off with your head's energy. Like if somebody doesn't like the truth, too bad kind of thing. Because it's got to be real. You got to be real. Especially in today's day and age. With all of the confusion and lies, and that we have to be discerning and find our way through it. You know, the world. Yeah, closure, the end, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen, different life, moving on. Somebody's having an epiphany of the bad seeds and the muck that they planted. Yeah, this has been going on for a long time. I feel like there's a bunch of people through this family, but it dwindles down to 2. But there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 8, whatever, 7. I mean, you're all different, so it doesn't matter if I say the number or not. The death card, give me the death card with the devil. Yeah, the devil's going down, man. Ace of, yeah, truth, clarity, victory. Twice. The truth is very hard to deal with sometimes. It's over. Right? Somebody's very paranoid. It's too bad, so sad. Universal law of 3 is somebody feeling their own karma. Karma's in the world card too, not just the Wheel of Fortune card. It's in that energy as well, right? 6, yeah, a lot of memories with this devil. Nostalgia, remembering when, continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. Could be bad addictions. Sorry to say. Yeah. It's all about what's hidden. Secrets, lies, deception, cunning, paranoia, you know, trying to stay optimistic through it all. Look, in this picture here, this is light versus dark. Can't even deny that kind of, you know. I never noticed really before. Yeah, there's like a rose or a flower here that's still growing under the moonlight. And it's actually glowing in the moonlight. You can see, I don't know if my camera will focus. It doesn't focus well when we're live. I don't know why. YouTube needs to get it together. Anywho, moving on. All right, I gave you one of those with the Diamond Dreamer. I'm going to give you an Eternal Crystal. You might want to pick one up or carry a piece of this on your person in the next few weeks to help you through these energies. Chastolite or something like that. I think that's how you say it. Or 11, it's about past loved ones and your root chakra. So, oh, look, I opened right up to it. I can't even make it up. I can't even make it up. All right, don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. Chastolite has appeared to let you know how loved and protected you are by your past loved ones, and they're always with you, constantly looking after you and your family. They wish for you to clear any feelings of sadness and or guilt. It's now time for you to move forwards and know that everything's going to be okay. Your past loved ones are trying to communicate with you to let you know that they're okay, that they're very happy. They are sending you signs to confirm that they're still around you. In order to recognize and receive these signs, you just have to open your heart and mind. They can be in different forms. You might receive physical sensations like tingling in your hair or feeling like someone is near you when there's no physical person there. You might also notice nature-based signs such as birds, butterflies, or dragonflies that come up to you unusually close. Or you might find the electrical devices in your home or office switching themselves on or off randomly. Take note of signs. They're not mere coincidences. Open yourself to the possibility that your connection to your past loved ones remained intact in a different form, and their love for you is eternal. Very nice card. Hi there. Yep. Yep. Obviously, I believe in Jesus. If you watch through, spiritual narcissism is not allowed on my channel. First and foremost, I will put it out there. If anybody does not like these kinds of things, then why are you watching these kinds of things? So you can click off. I'm going to keep saying it as long as I have to. All right, so what else here? For the most part, I get a lot of great comments, but there's always those trolls that just can't, they just gotta stick their nose into your business. The pig. This is a great omen. Ding, 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 ding. After a lot of heartbreak. After a lot of heartbreak. This is about the sweetheart, the female, right? Tired. Yeah. But you could be the female, or it's about a female. The star. Another great omen. Plus, it's about healing and wishes and fulfillment, manifestation, wishing upon a star. There's really good omen here for you, Virgo. You got to stay true to yourselves. A lot of you higher vibrationals are definitely in that mode anyway. Yeah, you can avoid these threatening assaults, okay? This is like that elf shot. Yeah, we're going to ruin somebody's reputation by, creating, spreading through the grapevine, and whatever, but we can actually avoid those energies, those elf shot energies, right? If we choose. We don't have to respond to them either. Some of you may need to know that. Okay, somebody's going to be having an epiphany. Woo, the sun will come out tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Very nice. But it is about exposure. This one came out. There's snakes. I wasn't going to take an extra, but it came out. So, obviously. But yeah, the sun is great. It's popularity. It's growth. It's healing. It's, the sun, right? But yeah, the snake is a snake is a snake, man. You're surrounded by this devil energy. I'm sorry to say. It sucks like that, What else? All right, I'm going to give you a rune. Close this out. Yeah. This is, there's a victory. Just stay intact and do your thing. It's just, I feel like you're going to be dealing with a lot of this shit, though, through the next couple weeks. Druid's Circle came out. This is the back of the card and what it looks like. Sorry, my hands are dirty. Old stones hold secrets better than past lovers could. Whisper your dreams to the standing stones and those wishes will come true. Let me read that again to some of you because that's pretty comical. Old stones hold secrets better than past lovers could. Whisper your dreams to the standing stones and those wishes will come true. Place pink opal by your bed for peace and calm. That's what it says on the very bottom. Pink opal. Or pink crystal even, I believe, which I have right here in this little jar. Those are your messages, Virgo. Be cool. Be kind, be patient. Please just be a good human. Thank you all so much for joining in the live chat. I'm sorry I didn't get to everybody's comments, but I'll be back in a couple weeks with your next messages. Be cool, man.